Welcome to Rebel Intel PSYOP Wednesday, and it doesn't get much more PSYOP than this. Psychological operations, here we go. This is the crazy train story of U.S. Army PSYOP officer, Second Lieutenant Scott Allen Bennett. Now, this is a LinkedIn page for A. Scott Bennett, author, speaker, psychological warfare analyst, commentator, Press TV, that's Iranian, Russia Today, Army PSYOP Wix.com. This guy's so legit, he has a Wix.com page. Well, here he is on Press TV. Here's a couple of tweets from X on X's Press TV. Here he is with Memory. That's another Middle East outlet. Here's some of his background. Here's another article he wrote for ICDT. Here's part of his web page. And check this out, that intel guy. This is the book that he wrote. Part of it was called Conspiracy, Torture, and Betrayal at U.S. Central Command. It's part one of a book he wrote called Shell Game, a Military Whistleblowing Report by Second Lieutenant Scott Bennett. And he put TSSCI on the cover of his book. I can't make this up. But sad days would befall Lieutenant Bennett. Bennett, 40, an Army reservist who worked for a private defense contractor, posed as an active duty officer attached to Admiral Eric Olson, Chief of U.S. Special Operations Command in 2010. Coming to MacDill, he had managed to hitch a ride on Olson's plane, claiming he had emergency orders. At MacDill, Bennett persuaded housing officials to give him an apartment without showing them written orders. He lived on base for 3 months. He was eventually busted at one point in time at the base or some such. He had a loaded weapon in his pocket. He had another weapon in his vehicle. They searched his house. They found more guns and ammo, and they busted him for falsifying the paperwork to get free housing on base as a civilian contractor. They found him guilty, and he was apparently sentenced to 3 years in prison. This is the guy that Iranian and Russians are using to push their narrative. I can't make this up.